Hello everyone, most of you know me as Hilton, and this is episode 2 of Starfighter Tuts for Hope and Glory. Today I'm going to be going over the in-game tutorial, space maneuvers, and just generally going over some things we went over in the first video on the actual applications in a game. So let's go start off. I'm just going to open up the panel here, and in the top corner I'll click on this question mark, which will send me straight into the tutorial level. Just wait for this to load. And here we are. Now for the tutorial, it gives you access to Flashfire. I'm just going to hit X to stop my engines. Gives me, it puts us straight into Flashfire. We've got 4 abilities down the bottom. Number 1 will always be your weapon systems. Number 2 will be your shield or tank ability. Number 3 will be your engines. And number 4 will be your crew skill from your co-pilot. Now this could be offensive, defensive, like a debuff to the enemies or buff to yourself. Depends on how you want to play. Down in the bottom left hand of the screen we can see there's 3 coloured bars. These are your power conversions, so I'm just going to hit F1. Let's put power into the weapons, F2 to the shields, and F3 to the engines. And to restabilise it, I'm just going to hit F4. Now next to that we'll see the green circles. They'll be my shields. They'll obviously go from green to amber to red to disappear as I'm taking damage. In the middle of that you'll see an icon for my ship, which is Harley HP. Okay, and that's the interface really. You've got your weapons to the right of the skills at the bottom, showing you which click which, so a left click for your guns and right click for your missiles, which you can't use without a target for this one. And that's about it, minimap. And yeah, off we'll go. Let's complete this tutorial. And I'll show you some maneuvers on the way. So as I'm travelling, I'm going to hit F3. I want to be able to travel around faster and for longer. I'm going to get these up. I'm going to skip through these, but you should definitely read them if it's your first time playing. We've got training join. Oh, another one. So I'm currently up into a combat situation now. So what I actually want to do is put my power into weapons. This will give me more damage. Should see if I can disable those really. This will give you more damage and allow you to kill things quicker. If there's any considerable travel between places, hit F3, spacebar to boost, F1 to shoot. I think... oh, there's one more. Okay, now this is a couple of maneuvers I want to go over really. So when you're in space, your power conversions are the single most important thing. Not a lot of people use them, and it's absolutely game breaking. Especially being able to travel around. Like if you start a map and everybody gets to the checkpoints before you do, like here we have a station to capture, A, and you'll start a map and everybody just seems to rush off a million times faster than you, and you can't get there, and you're wondering how they're doing it. They have their power into their engines. It's as simple as that. Continuing, I want to go over turning. A lot of people will turn. I'm just going to stabilise my engines there so you can see her. A lot of people will turn by strafing, which is terribly slow. These ships actually pivot a good 20%, if not more, faster. I think it depends on the ship. Then they do strafe. So you really do want to get into the habit of bank turning. This will make a huge difference to how many kills you can get and how long people can sit on you. Obviously speed comes into play, so we slow down, we'll go faster, speed up and turn slower. And that's that for that. Last of all, I just wanted to go over one thing, and that's capturing points. I'll be able to show you this better in a combat situation, but a lot of people in Galactic Starfighter don't really understand how you're supposed to capture these. This is kind of a flawed tutorial. There isn't torrents that shoot you back, but in the very top of the screen we can see it says A, and there's 3 blank dots around the edge. These will light up according to how many torrents have spawned around the edge of the capture point, and there'll be 3 of them. These need to be destroyed in success to actually capture the station itself. On top of that, you'll need to clear out any enemy pilots. I think it's the 10,000 meter range. It could be a little bit less than that, but I think 10,000 meters would be pretty safe. If you just make sure nobody is within 10,000 meters of you, you destroy the turrets, and you're orbiting the station at close proximity, you will capture the base. Just going to fly forward so you can see the capture icon here. And that green matrixy weird jargon stuff around my ship is actually telling me that I'm collecting the capture points to take over the station. And as I'm capturing it, you can see at the top the lights are glowing up. There's one there, it's the defense turret that spawned. If the enemy has had this base, I'd have to destroy their one I'm talking about. You'd have to destroy them before you could take over. Just going to fly up so you can see it from a bird's eye view. So they kind of form a triangle around it. This last quick tip regarding capturing: when you're coming in, this is kind of terrible. If I was shooting this, I'd also be taking damage from that side as well. So you always want to kind of line yourself up so that like you kind of got this angle where as you're shooting one, you can kind of just stop by holding X and just kill it, and then fly to the next. Stop, kill. Whoops, I won't pass that on. And stop, kill. And that's it. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.